So you mentioned the battle of the bands kind of thing earlier. What kind of strategies and stuff like that are part of that dynamic? Because I know a lot of bands don't like to do those kinds of things. How do you feel that that's helped you guys as a band? Those two, the runner up and then the win.
Oh, you guys have
Making
some?
like sets.
Mhm.
It helped us like fill in like we got a lot of feedback, a lot of professional feedback, like, hey, stop wasting so much time in between songs and
Mhm.
what always have something happening. Like even if I need a tune, like have Andrew play something. So it seems like something's happening. Don't let there be any dead air, you know?
Mhm. Or it has to have a flow to it. It can't
Yes.
like it. There's a polish and a professionalism to sets that you definitely it's really hard to develop that on your own, I feel. And that was a big thing that we took away from these competitions. 99% of the feedback was you guys sound great, blah blah blah, whatever. The set was like sloppy. The songs were great, but the set itself felt jarring and sloppy and
Awkward.
random
Hmm.
and unplanned, and it. And I think in a lot of ways, going into it, I think we're all of the opinion that it's hard to objectively judge art, and I think we kind of come from a perspective where that's not something that we try to do. Like, oh, this band is objectively better than this other band, but that's something that was really valuable for us, and I think completely changed how we approach music and kind of uh, especially the live portion of it. Like one of our mentors said to us, like, if you have 30 minutes, use every second of that 30 minutes trying to convince these people to love you.
Yep.
Like they should come away just being like, I had this packaged, like beautiful set of music, wall to wall, felt like polished and put together, placed in front of me. And that's how you make, like long term fans, is by putting on performances like that. So that was a big thing.
So you guys practice the music. You rehearse the music. Are you practicing and rehearsing stage presence as well?
Mhm.
It kind of ebbs and flows. I think at least for me, sometimes stage presence is, sometimes I'm more reserved. Sometimes for whatever reason, the energy or even if you play on a stage that's quote professional and set up, even if there's not much of a crowd, there's just something where you're like, I'm on a big stage that you just want to move around more and you want to just let loose and get
Mhm.
wild a little bit. But it's like, I don't know if we like rehearse so much. I don't.
Yeah,
We
I
don't
don't
like
think we
think
do.
about like what moves are we gonna do.
Does it
Or
change? Does the energy change the bigger the crowd is?
Oh, definitely.
that's always the
Yeah.
crowd's always an element. Like obviously we're
Mhm.
up there, hopefully playing for ourselves. Just playing just with us and playing what we like to play. But if there's even if you have five people in the audience, or even if we just shot a tiny desk in this rehearsal space, and there was a camera guy, and then Andrew's girlfriend and her, or the also who's the other assistant, another friend of hers. So there's a little audience though where you just feel like, oh, this is a performance though, and there's
Mhm.
still, and then the more people you add, the bigger
Mhm.
the reception after each
Mm-hmm.
song is and what have you. It's just it automatically, I don't know, you breathe it in almost.
And
Mhm.
that's a big challenge for artists today. What you're talking about there is performing to an empty room, even though the um, the possibility is there for a million people to be watching you from that empty room, but performing in that empty room the same way you would to a crowd of 15,000. It's very
Right.
difficult to do that in this era, and I think that's why a lot of that art doesn't kind of translate over the airwaves that way. So, um,
I think that's a big. So they might not. I practice my moves. I jump around a lot on stage.
so you're a
So
bass player. You're supposed to do that, okay?
yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah. I jump.
Alex is like, I just sit there, bro. Like my move
Yeah,
is flipping a damn stick. I got this.
because I think it's you know saying it's important to perform every venue, like but perform for the venue that you wish you were playing, is kind of what I think. So
Mm-hmm.
as much as I enjoy playing McGee's, like I'm performing like it's a larger stage. But yeah, I think to me, my philosophy, I kind of I'm a fan of bass players who do a lot on stage, like Flea, and he's kind of the main guy. I feel like Chris Novoselic is good at that too from Nirvana. And growing up, I always really enjoyed seeing that because I remember there's a specific video of John Entwistle with the Who. It's the performance where the amp blows up, the firecracker goes off. And it cuts to John Entwistle, and he looks like he's being told that his dog just died. Like he looks so upset.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you're on live television, like you're playing music with your friends, like look like you're having fun. And so I think that's for me a big deal because again, like you said, when people come and see us live, it should be more than just the music, right? Because if people want to just listen to the music, they can pull up the record.
That's right. Interaction has to be there, man. They have to be entertained. And the music is only sometimes just a small portion of that. So, yeah, you guys have a good head on your shoulders.